weirdo put toes on there. I don't know who put toes on there. It's crazy. But
when you heard that, bro, when you heard that, going out to all the Norteño homeboys, putting it down for their town. San Fran Michon, putting it down. Mousy, drop that shit, homeboy. Shit.
Pocho, you're lame, dog. Quit saying my name, dog. You thirsty getting clout. You get no views on your podcast anyways, dog. Stop capping, my boy. Yeah, you reached out. You talk good about me. I never did an interview with you, my boy. You wanted to go on live. I never did, because why? I know what it is. You're making a narrative that's never going to happen. Dog, there's too much bloodshed, too much bullshit going on. Prison is prison. The streets is the streets.
Oh, there's no reason for me to be on a Norteño Mount
Facts.
Rushmore.
He's finally speaking facts.
That wasn't me. I didn't put toes on there. I don't know who put toes on there. It's crazy. But
hey, what it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho of the Pocho Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. The only one that's in the field. These jokesters, what are we talking about today? Paperwork Podcast. Big Fat Dork Insane and some other fools. Shout out to Young Cinco and Trapper Loke. Dope rappers. Respects to them. I gotta give them a little bit of respects. But today we talking about why these fools keep disrespecting Goldtoes. Julio Goldtoes Sanchez. Recently, I don't know who it was, one of the bloggers put out a route. Was it? Oh, so basically what's been happening is they've been doing these AI things where they're putting out, you know, Mount Rushmore, but like of all kinds of things. And they did it of Norteño rappers. And the people that were up there were Woody, Goldtoes, rest in peace, Young TYS, Take Yo and Big Tone, which are all have the right to be up there. And then people started making videos about who should be up there. And then there's fools that started hating on Goldtoes, saying that he's not a rapper, and then whoop de whoop wop. And I'm gonna say my little piece on that too. And then these fools had to come in, say their little piece, and start hating. And I just want to know why, fool. Why do you fools think it's funny to hate on somebody that's been doing it longer than you, helped you guys out, and will do it after you fools are gone from this little wave that you think you're having? It's always like these fools that think they're more famous than they are. It's like when a girl thinks she's cuter than she really is. You feel me? Y'all gotta stop thinking you're bigger than the program, my boy. You feel me? And so anyway, everybody, even in their own comments, say that Goldtoes should be up there. So I want to know in the comments below, do you think Goldtoes should be part of the top 4 Norteño rappers, Northerners that really putting it in? That Goldtoes, why Goldtoes should be up there before these jokesters that don't know about their history. Maybe they're either too young, too dumb, or too jealous. You feel me? Ooh, did I say it? Too jealous. Yes. I think that I can hear a little jealousy, bro. I can hear a little, you're mad that that nobody put you on there until later. You got these bloggers kissing your ass, bro, jocking you. I don't know why they're scared of you, but I'm not. I'm your Huckleberry, baby. So anyway, first off, before we get to these suckers hating on my boy Goldtoes, the people that need to be up there, Goldtoes. In the north side, this is how we ride. Red rag, do or die. Better run and hide. Bro, those words, it might have been made by somebody else, but Goldtoes put that together. You don't understand how we use those words to ride in the streets in the 90s. And you can hate on me and say whatever you want, but my life is my experience. And anybody can tell you that the people that were bumping music while they were gangbanging in the 90s, they were listening to Goldtoes, 17 Reasons, Darkroom Familia, and a bunch. And yes, we can get into it. There's a whole host of Speedy Lokes and shout out to Dakota and all kinds of other dudes, Casper, and just a gang of fools, bro. Was it Tony? I forgot his name, like Tony B or something. My bad. I wasn't really into a bunch of the music. I was listening to Tupac, but what I did listen to was Woody. That was like one of the number one things. You had a Woody and you had Goldtoes in there. Then you had Darkroom Familia, bro. You know, the funky Norteños. And I used to never like Darkroom Familia, bro, because they would put, I'm a gunner ese. Put it down for their town. That homeboy. Shit. So listen, bro. This is what I gotta tell you. This is why it's crazy that these fools would not put Goldtoes in the Mount Rushmore, bro. Bro, when we were growing up, everybody, when you heard this right here, dog, when you heard that, bro, When you heard that, going out to all the Norteño homeboys, putting it down for their town. San Francisco, putting it down. Mousy, drop that shit, homeboy. Shit. Remember that shit that all these fools be doing all the time? Huh? That one, it was born right there. We didn't live in San Francisco. We didn't live over there. We lived 45 minutes away, dog. How do you think we started saying shit? We started doing that because of that song, bro. That's culture. That's creating culture right there. And it was, I mean, everybody still says that to today, bro. What have y'all done? Or anybody that you guys were talking about, trying to put the boy, trying not to put the boy on, man. Sorry, I'm getting flustered with my words right now, dog, because it's so annoying, dog, that you have to deal with these fools that are always trying to take the shine away from Goldtoes, who's like the nicest dude in the world. That's the other funny part, dog. You guys try to get at fools that you know they're not going to try to get at you because he's at a higher level than you. But it's crazy, people in the Bay Area, bro, that we just let these fools talk about our homeboy like that. It's crazy that you fools aren't saying nothing, bro. This black and brown thing started because of Goldtoes. Everything that you guys have, that whole podcast is because of Goldtoes. You would have none of this if it wasn't for Goldtoes. And you're going to try to say that somebody's a weirdo for putting Goldtoes up there and just brush them off. And then there's a bunch of the homies sitting around, bro. That was disappointing to see these homies, especially like Young Cinco and Trapper, that are like, to me, more respectable dudes. Just let them talk about Goldtoes like he ain't nothing, bro. Like he's not done hella things. Like he hasn't done hella things for Young Cinco. You feel me? Like what the heck, my boy? Why didn't you say it? I don't understand why you guys are so afraid of BFD. I could tell in the conversation, even when Insane was trying to put some good points about like why the youngsters shouldn't really be in the greatest, you know, and why TYS is like a great influential person, and he did birth like the whole new generation for sure. And if we are gonna put some youngsters on that Mount Rushmore, TYS definitely should be up there. Here, real quick, these are the dudes that need to be up there. Goldtoes, Sir Dino. I don't care if he's went Christian or whatever, bro. You don't understand. Like Goldtoes had this one album. You know, Woody had a couple albums, but Sir Dino and his group of people, Darkroom Familia, bro, they brought song albums, movies, GUN, bro. They brought all that. Generation of United Norteños. You guys don't understand because you weren't there. I was there in the 90s. It was like an invasion of Southsiders, and really it was just a bunch of paisas. But some of them were down, bro. And so we had to come together, bro, to fight back against this invasion. And you can tell me that I'm not this or that, but I was there, bro. I remember everything. I remember who was there and who wasn't. And this music is some of the music that we use to go against this whole invasion, bro. And eventually basically won. Because if you look at Northern California, respectfully, it's full of red. It's so much red now that you got these fools from Sacramento that fight each other in Sacramento. I guess they're bringing their street culture into the music industry, because it's the only group of people that I see that hate on Goldtoes, and I still don't get it why, bro. I just feel that you guys have been sitting on the sideline watching Goldtoes just really do it. Really do it like you'll never be able to do it, though. And do it with style. You vatos don't know how to dress because you're fun. I love Sacramento, man. I lived in the deepest part of hell, so I didn't want to disrespect Sacramento. But you know, Sacramento be jealous of the Bay always. The whole culture around Sacramento is copying the Bay. It's not that far. 2 hours away. Shout out Sacktown, Mactown. I got no problems with Sacramento. It's a little hot, you feel me? But I like that little thing they do Friday nights in the downtown or whatever. I used to get lit out there. My boy Stefan. But back to this. Why, dog? Why? Okay, Goldtoes brings shit. He brings black and brown entertainment. He brings this Latin, bro. Eventually that kid was a Young Flocks. That was one of the sickest songs ever, dog. He helped so many homie rappers. Louis Loke. Come on, coming out of San Francisco, California, bro.